Hey, this is Mike, and today I want to talk about BEEM Global trades on the NASDAQ under symbol BEEM. The stock was up over 7%, up to $60.17. After hours, the stock continued to move up almost 4%, up to 62.50. Look at the stock has been performing really well. In fact, it more than doubled in December. So then it had that big sell-off in the beginning of the year. This is kind of natural. You know, when you have a stock that moves up this far, this fast, get some short-term selling. However, it's a great sign that this stock has continued to move back up, and I think BEEM Global has a great future because they are involved in the deployment of EV charging stations. In fact, they claim they have the world's fastest EV charging deployment. They use basically solar panels to handle the deployment. So that means you don't have to deal with construction and permitting. As they say here, it's time to deploy an EV charging station in New York's 24 months. In California, it's 18 months. They can do it in 4 minutes because they're just putting a solar panel up, and then that leads to charging your EV vehicles. So, you know, if you look at the potential customers for BEEM, you look, it could be, you know, governments, corporate America, fleet managers, auto designers, utilities, first responders. You could, you know, as the world moves away from combustible engine vehicles and over to electric vehicles, obviously you're going to need a lot of charging stations. One of the great thing about charging stations is not like a gas station. Like if you got you know, get gas for your car, you got to go to a gas station. The great thing about EV charging station is that you could go to a EV charging station, which is going to be like a gas station in the future. You know, Speedway eventually they'll have gas stations, but then they'll have EV charging stations. But you could just build out one of these BEAM systems, which is, you know, they just put up a solar panel, and then you could go ahead and charge your vehicle. So I think there's going to be a lot of huge potential customers for BEAM. This is a great long-term play if you believe in EV being the future, and it's obviously going to be the future because internal combustion engines are going to be replaced by EV engines. So obviously a company like BEAM is going to do well. So you have to have a long-term perspective if you're going to own this stock, especially when you see a stock that has a chart that's so parabolic like this. It could definitely, I mean, this is a stock that could easily move down to $50 a share just on price action and profit taking. However, if you have a long-term view of the company, let's say 5-10 year view, this is a company that with a market cap of under 500 million, this could easily be a $20 billion company or go up 40-fold over the next decade as we see more and more EVs on the road. So definitely take a look at BEAM Global. Again, it trades on the NASDAQ under the symbol BEEM. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot. Bye.